Now, this is really this Ted Cruz surge is really interesting, because you would have to say now that Ted Cruz is the favorite in Iowa. And I just want, let's go forward here to February 1st. Let's pretend that this is January 31st and Hawkeye Caucus tomorrow. And then let's pretend that Cruz wins the Hawkeye Caucus. Can you imagine? I mean, that's going to be real votes. That's not going to be a poll. Now, we're hypothesizing here, yes. Can you imagine the way that is going to totally change the media narrative? Ted Cruz, of all these Republicans, winning Iowa. I'm telling you, there are going to be heart attacks and slit wrists in the Republican establishment and in the media. It was bad enough if Trump wins, but Cruz, in their minds, is just as bad, if not worse, because Cruz is a conservative. Trump, in their minds, is just a pretender fraud maniac. They can deal with that. But Cruz is a conservative, and that they literally fear, like Dracula fears the cross. If Cruz wins Iowa, the momentum that he's going to come out of there with is going to be overwhelming, and he's going to be piling up delegates. And, you know, Iowa is an interesting thing. It can kill you or make you. It killed Howard Dean. It destroyed his campaign. When he was presumed to win the thing and didn't, and that was the end of Howard Dean, whenever that was. But by the same token, if you're unexpected to win and you do win in Iowa, it can totally change the way things go after that. You know, it's kind of fascinating to imagine that and then look at all of the ramifications and things that could happen. Now, by the same token, if you lose Iowa, it doesn't mean you're finished. If you lose Iowa and New Hampshire, it doesn't mean you're finished. But if you win one of the two, you are presumed to be sitting in a catbird seat. I think the real key, it's hard to say the real key, one of the fascinating indicators is going to be South Carolina before the SEC primary. Make no mistake about South Carolina. Then the SEC primary hits after that. And depending on where you read, I mean, you can. I've read analyses here of Cruz winning Iowa and then going on to win New Hampshire and just totally upsetting every apple cart that the establishment has planned here. And of course, Trump winning both or one would also. Here's the thing about Trump. This Iowa poll, the thing you have to understand about Trump is he is not fading. This poll launches Cruz in Iowa, but Trump hasn't led in Iowa for a while. Nationwide polls, whatever their value, Trump is not fading. The establishment is convinced that there's nothing they can do to stop him. But here's their problem now. This is the establishment's biggest fear has come to pass. If they take out Trump, who are they left with? Cruz, no. Rubio's their hope. They're left with Cruz. Cruz is positioned to profit if something happens to Trump. And I'm telling you, they hate Cruz as much, if not more, because he's conservative.